Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, December 10th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. There's something that's inherently satisfying about checking off items on your to-do list. So now that he's already managed to cross off the whole qualify for the 2020 Olympia thing, I'm sure David Hoffman must be feeling pretty damn satisfied right about now. The Hoff's been tearing up the gym since his big win at the Romania Pro a few weeks ago, which had to lift a huge weight off his shoulders heading into the new year. When he did qualify for the Olympia 2 years ago, Hoff did end up closing out his year with a top 10 finish. And given everything that's happened in the division since then, I think top 8 next year is entirely within the realm of possibilities. One of the strangest things in sports is when an athlete goes from being a dominant force to being just another guy before we even have time to figure out what happened. One of the strangest things in sports is when an athlete goes from being a dominant force to being just another guy before we even have time to figure out what happened. And as weird as it might be to say this, next year's Arnold could be one of those make or break moments for Brandon Hendrickson. Granted, he didn't just win the Olympia title 2 years ago, but in sports 2 years is an eternity, and it doesn't seem like we're going to have guys competing for the title into their 30s and 40s in men's physique the way they do in bodybuilding. So Brandon better make sure that he pulls out all the stops this time around, because if he doesn't, I'm not sure how much longer his championship window stays open. Side of the equation is Andre Ferguson, who's going into Columbus next year looking to make history as the first person to ever win 3 men's physique titles at the Arnold Classic. Andre and his team decided to play the size game this offseason, which has to be a response to his buddy Ray Edmonds winning the Olympia title as a bigger, more physically imposing guy. Depending on how this all shakes out, it might end up being a brilliant decision in the long run, but we have a way of judging history by the outcome, not the intent. So the real measure of success won't come until we see what the final product looks like. Another big story we're tracking heading into the Arnold comes from the bikini division, where Janet Layug is coming back to defend her bikini international title. Outside of Isa Pacini, I think you can make a solid argument for Janet having the best season of anyone in the entire division this year, which is amazing considering the fact that we really haven't seen bikini athletes have a prolonged stint of excellence the way she has. Janet closed out her season with an incredibly dominant run, so if she picks up where she left off, I think the judges will have a hard time finding someone good enough to unseat her from the throne. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.